about what Sky used to look like when we first came here?
Of course I do. This is not the same horse. See how she shines? No rib showing now, and at least we can touch her without being bitten. Come on sis, look at this. Just a touch of garlic, butter and a few chips and we have a feast.
Come on, Tommy. Can you imagine yourself being on the menu?
It's okay, old girl. You're far too tough to eat.
Hey Peppi, perfect timing. You always seem to know when we need more food for the animals. Thank you, my dear friend. Guys, this is Peppi, the Mr. Supplier of greens for the horses. I don't think you've met him before.
Hi, Peppi. It's very nice to meet you at last.
So this is the Rosy I've heard so much about. That must make you Tommy, right? I am very impressed with what you two have done with the horses, especially that old mare, Sky.
I have always wondered why you don't sell these vegetables. They seem to be too good for just feeding to the animals.
Well, Tommy, it's a question of fair exchange. I get the manure from the stables, so the horses are helping me convert my surplus vegetables into high-quality compost. In fact, it would be great if you could help me load up the manure into my van.
Peppi, would it be possible for us to come and see your place sometime? Joy told me about your farm and all the ideas that you have started. I like the idea of reducing pesticides and using less electricity.
No problem. You guys are welcome anytime.
The courses are open to everyone, so you should encourage your parents to go along as well. I'll email you his details.
His project gets funding from the EU, and he says it is open to people of all ages.
He seems like a great guy. You should see his old car, funky hairstyle, crazy waistcoat and straw hat. So 80s. Mom, you'd love it. Old and hippie wannabe, just like you.
That's enough of your cheek, Tommy. I must say I really like the idea of you two getting some more time outdoors. At least it will get you away from that dreadful machine for a while. Why don't you get a group of your friends together? I know you both love organising an outing. It would be fun to get out of town with your friends for a day or two.
It's Dad! Mum, it's Dad on the phone. Hi, Dad. Uh-huh. Okay, Dad. Thanks so much. Hold on, Mum is right here. Bye-bye, love you too. Speak soon. I miss you.
Rosy sounds good. How are you, my love?
I'm fine, thanks. There's great excitement in the house right now. The kids have found an EU course that they want to take. I think it will do them both a world of good. It all takes place on a farm, learning some new farming techniques. I'll look into it further and let you know.
So that idle son of mine is ready to leave his computer for a few seconds and get his hands dirty. No need to investigate. It sounds perfect to me.
Now, he cracked top marks in his IT class, so all that computer time may not be all that bad.
Skype.
Right. Now he looks like he's going on about getting that pet snake again.
Lovely. How many times have we discussed that?
Not snake, Mum. Skype. Dad should Skype us, so we can tell him all about our next adventure. But now that you mentioned the snake idea...
Sorry, love. Got to go. Something's come up. Let the kids do that thing, and if it's going to be next week, I'll be able to join them.
Okay, I will. Stay safe. Speak to you later. Okay, you two eat up now, and then let's research about the EU and Peppi's place. Now, I never knew that. The EU spends most of its budget on farming and fishing. 56 billion euros in 2010. That's amazing. Do you see, kids? That is what I keep saying about fish and salad. See, if it's good enough for the EU to invest so much in, the least you can do is to deposit it into your tummies.
I see that the idea is to ensure that the veggies we eat are really healthy, while the farmer can take care of his fields. Taking care of the farmer and the consumer. I like the sound of that. I guess that's what the EU is all about.
Beep! Wrong again, Rosy. I see here what the key values and aims of the EU are. Peace and stability, freedom, security and justice, jobs, equality, rights of the child. To me, that's just fancy words to spell out progress. What's that got to do with growing cabbages in horse dung?
Okay, clever clogs. I can also read off the screen. You left out sustainable development, internal markets, high-level protection of the environment, balanced growth. Those are all green things.
Progress. Technology is the answer. Look, it says so here in black and white. The EU pays for all this scientific and technical research, from teaching people the basics of computers, all the way to developing new sources of energy.
I especially like that one. Solidarity between the generations. Make a note, Tommy. That covers tidy cupboards and shaking the sand out of your socks before you put them in the laundry basket.
This is great research for my school project on the EU.
Okay, I'm hooked. Let's do this thing. First thing tomorrow, we start the recruitment drive, and I'll prove to you that I'm right. This is it, Grandpa. I've turned over a new leaf. My big break into growing a better EU and then a better world.
Tommy, calm down, my boy. You have only been here for 3 seconds and I'm already getting a headache.
I can see it now. Converting solar and wind power will provide all the electricity we need to power homes, factories and cars. Fast, flashy supercars. And who knows? Soon we'll be able to fly around in our very own anti-gravity machines. I'll be driving the tractor all day and resting by the fireside at night, sleeping under the stars.
I remember Peppi when he was no bigger than a lamb. I would like to see what he has managed to get going with the help of the EU. You can put my name down. I will come with you.
So we looked it all up and I think it makes so much sense. It all fits in with my school project on the EU, where the money comes from and goes to and just what the EU aims and objectives are. You are such a good example, Violet. You know about social inclusion and you are a protector of our heritage and culture with all those old Maltese songs you sing so beautifully.
Oh, Rosy. Such youth, such enthusiasm. You make it sound like I already have a spot waiting for me in Brussels. Brussels sprouts. Never a big seller, I'm afraid. It's the children. They don't seem to appreciate them much.
Violet, where do you get all your vegetables? Why don't you come with us for a few days and see this place with us? Please, Violet, please?
Well, I will have to see how busy I am. Besides, it sounds like something just for young people. You don't want an old woman holding you back.
You of all people. You're the youngest old person I know. Besides, you know more about vegetables than any of us. You've got to come with us. Oh, yes, I nearly forgot. I was told that they love to sing a lot there, you know.
Spread the butter equally across both sides of the bread. Gender equality. I love this idea. Jessica gets to do that crazy job while I get the pick of the best pickles in here.
25-meter high-pressure hose with couplings checked and secured. Joe, is lunch ready yet? I'm starving now.
Hi, Joe. Oh, that looks tasty. Are you on lunch duty again?
Haha, very funny, young lady. Don't think you're going to charm me into making an extra one for you. Here are some crusts and consider yourself lucky.
No, I'm fine, thanks, Joe. I've just had a salad, thanks. The reason I came was to tell you about this great course Tommy and I are attending, and we want you to come with us.
Rosy, it sounds fantastic. I really believe that promoting this kind of thinking will definitely be the way for the future. Sustainable development through innovation. The sooner we get that right, the sooner all these wasteful and cruel conflicts will end. But I'm afraid I will not be able to come this time. Jessica, on the other hand, is always keen to learn new skills. She is your girl for this. She is a CPD diva.
CPD? What is CPD?
Continuing professional development. With all the changes around us, we all need to keep updated and learn new stuff no matter how old we are and no matter what profession we are in.
In fact, right now, Jess is following an EU-funded course on advanced tourism that is also supported by the government.
It's amazing, Rosy. The course lasts for a year, and they say that the value of the course is like over 12,000 for each student, and we didn't even have to pay a cent. I have learned so much. To me, it is a great example of the EU helping our government not only to sustain our people's skills, but for all of us to discover better ways of how to balance business sense with all other important issues.
Bye, kids. Enjoy it.
Bye, Mum.
Hey guys, welcome to the Nature Project.
This place is magic, Peppi. It has such a nice feel out here.
Oh no, off she goes again. Now she's going to start sprout on about the EU and its respect for diversity. I keep telling her, she's got it all wrong.
Actually, Tommy, in that case, your sister is right on the button. One of our major beliefs is the respect for diversity. Diversity leads to resilience. It's kind of like that spider web over there. Let's say these strands represent different animals or plants, or in the case of the EU, different countries, economies and cultures. The combination is strong, and if one strand is damaged or stretched beyond its limits, the others take over the load. Diversity is definitely an asset.
Hi guys. Nanu, you came, that's fantastic. Can you believe this place? Isn't it just so great?
Hey, Peppi, you've grown a beard since I last saw you. Well, I suppose you were only 4 years old back then. Does the EU not supply razor blades?
I truly love being in Malta, but make no mistake, I do miss my family in Turkey. Here in Malta I have good friends and they come from all over, so they are my family for now. I look forward to the day that Turkey joins the EU.
I did have some doubts about Malta joining the EU, but overall you are quite correct. It has actually made our country a member of a larger family, and I sense that this also helps us to be more united. The world is changing so fast, it's good to have friends around.
Hello, Toma. It's been a while. I'm delighted to meet you, sir. I thought this was going to be like a youth camp, so you and I have certainly upped the numbers on the average age. Never too old to learn new tricks, are we?
Delighted to meet you, my dear. Not sure my back will make it, but the heart and mind are really fit.
Nanu, you're not up to your old tricks again, are you? He does that every time he wants me to carry something for him. The truth is that he's stronger and fitter than I'll ever be. Pleasing old and poorly, eh, Nanu?
From what I have seen, compared to my home country Albania, everyone seems to be doing fine here. Everybody's proud of his family, friends, food and sunshine. Sure you could do with some Albanian forests and maybe some more rain.
I read somewhere that the EU target for 2020 is to help thousands of people out of risk of poverty and social exclusion. We will just have to teach them about vertical gardens and how they can grow their own prosperity. What do you say, Peppi?
Nice one, Ruth. That's exactly the kind of thinking needed. And it is quite possible, as long as you have wall space, water and sunshine. You can even produce your own soil and compost. Now I think we should do a bit of a walk around. Let's start at the composting toilet and what we call humanure. This is where humanity gets the chance to go back and join the true cycle of nature and actually generate soil fertile enough to feed thousands of people.
You have got to be kidding, man. You want me to smell this?
Go on, I think you will be pleasantly surprised.
Wow, that is the lovely smell of soil just after the first rains of the season. It's wonderful. We have got to tell the world about this. This is real clever. I'm going to write a song about this and include it in one of my sets. Poo-poo, whoever knew? What it could do, poo-poo grows food for you.
Saving water, no crazy chemicals, and just like that, we start making soil. Simple as that. And our biggest friends are these little chaps. Okay, so let's move on to another of my favorite projects, pure, free-flowing energy that arrives every day without fail. And take a good look at the solar panels. Every morning I just love to see the charge gauges climb higher and higher as the sun rises. Allow me to introduce Abram. Abram has recently qualified as an installer of solar systems, so he knows much more about this topic than I do. Like most of the countries in the EU, Malta has another target for 2020, and that is that 22% of our energy comes from renewable sources. That will stop us burning tons and tons of oil.
Hello, good people. I'm Abram. I originally come from Sudan, and I have been in Malta for 3 years. The sun holds many answers for us. The light and the warmth, and the way it creates wind every day, everywhere. We now know more about this than ever before. Thanks to the huge EU investments into technology and research, we are getting closer every day to the answers and solutions that will allow us to reduce our carbon emissions. The EU is investing a lot, and likewise, Malta too is doing her part by backing and financing a wide range of projects, both in the public and the private sector. And where will we find all the money of this investment? Simple. Each member country of the EU pulls in what money it can, and then the EU redistributes these to where they are needed, through what they call funds. Okay, in reality it may be a bit more complicated than that, but the principle is that simple. Renewable energy has created a job for me, and I think it will continue to grow and employ many others in the future. Now, let's have a closer look at these wonderful panels and how they power this house from...
Wake up, you city folks. Time to get moving. No matter how old or young you are, 20 minutes of daily exercise helps you to live better and healthier, and without being a burden on others.
The amazing thing about this little plant is not only it is really tough, but it also helps to keep pests away, and so it actually protects the plants around it. In this way, plants are very similar to the solidarity between the member states of the EU. This big tree could be Germany or France, and the smaller plants here, like Malta or Cyprus, are returning the favour by providing nitrogen in this case and protection against insects in this case.
Perfect! Violet, that was great! You see how obvious this all is, but people seldom take any time out to think about it.
So this is what peace and well-being feels like.
It can only really happen when we have certain freedoms. We have to have the security of life, water, soil, and food for everybody. Whatever we plan has to be sustainable and balanced, not only financially, but completely balanced.
We have to find new ways for everybody to have work that they enjoy doing and that allows them to progress physically and socially. If we protect our environment and improve the quality of the soil, air and water, and combine that with all that technology and science has taught us, we can reduce how hard we work.
And get so much more out of life with less stress.
I think we live in a fantastic time. Dangerous if we continue to mess it up, but glorious if we get it right. And I hope we will. We will. Look at who we have here today. It's already started.
Look around. We are like the United Nations here tonight.
We believe in people. We want to fight social exclusion and any form of discrimination. If we follow these ways, there will be better levels of social justice, greater equality between men and women no matter their age or race.
I like that bit about rights of the children. I was joking about the free video games for everybody. To feel loved and respected and have a full tummy, that's top for kids, I reckon.
Good man, Tommy. You've got it. The rights of the child and the protection of children are right at the center of all we should make every effort for.
Okay guys, you were just great on the course. I have really enjoyed being with you all. I just hope you didn't get too sunburnt. Now, as a part of our tradition, I want you all to make a wish and say it out loud so we can all hear it. Let's go. Rosy, you start. Shout it out loud so the whole universe can hear you.
Well-being.
Respect.
Fairness.
No more poverty.
Justice.
Sustainability.
Clean seas.
Loads of rain.
Clean water for everybody.
Loads of compost made from poo.
This is the new age for all ages, to change the world in great big chunks.
Daddy!